Hello, everybody. It's Sunday. What'd you think of that intro? It's a new little intro. So we thought, why not? And here I am in the back again.
Yep, because I got to have room.
Ashley needs room for painting, so I think that's our notifications is going through.
Yep.
So, hello, Daniel. How are you? Are you having a good day today, sir? Oops.
Sorry, did I hit you?
All right. So today, it's mostly going to be just a little talk about 40K figures, and if you want to learn things about that or you want to share, because we're not experts, and yeah, I know that's just our Discord going on.
Let me do this.
What you doing?
I'm going to send this to our chats.
You have to just click that out of the way.
Come on.
No, just click the arrow and it'll move. There you go. Yeah. There we go, you guys.
That way, if anyone wants to join,
you can hop on in and it should be there.
There it goes.
It's sending it to both YouTube and Facebook.
Yep.
So, that's what we're doing today. Pardon me while I check some things there. I'm going to have to turn that notifications off here. Did it show up on YouTube yet?
It shows it did.
It shows there it did, but on my phone, I don't know. I don't.
Yes.
There we go. Okay. We're good then. You guys can join in. Clint, I think, is going to join in. And there's a way to mute those notifications, I think. Then you have to go down into the very bottom.
Hold on. Right here.
Right there. There you go. That'll help. Sorry about that. Just pop-ups there. So what are you doing, Ashley? I mean, it's been a busy day. I don't exactly know what you're getting ready to do.
Poxwalkers.
Painting poxwalkers. Okay.
I got a total of 6 done out of 40.
6 out of 40. Yeah, the kit did come with a pretty good set there. So.
Yep.
I don't know how many were in that.
30.
30. Okay. We're gonna borrow this mouse here first. Pardon me.
Yep. There we go. Clint, join.
Oh.
Howdy.
How are you?
Yeah, so it's not working through Facebook at all. I got in through YouTube, but Facebook, it just pops up saying, "Oh, you need to copy this link into Chrome and use your laptop and blah blah blah."
Oh,
okay. I know I've done it before, so I went to YouTube and used the link there, and yeah, it popped me right in because I have the app and everything. So,
did you have a problem? Hello, Colette. Did you have a problem getting on? It looks like she said she thought she wasn't able to log on. I don't know. So far it seems to be doing good, but Facebook, I don't think it lets the live link through there, the joinable link.
I don't think Colette is on Facebook. I think she goes through.
No. I know. I think she's on
YouTube.
And there's Brian. It looks like.
if I remember right, turning this sideways.
There you go, Brian. What's up, man?
Made it.
Not much, man. I wasn't sure if you guys were going to make it.
Yeah.
We started on time, but I don't know why it's taking forever to feed out to places today.
I think Colette wanted to hang out with you guys.
Oh, Colette, you can come on if you'd like. Do you want a link for the stream, Colette?
I was say she should have been able to grab it.
Yep.
It allows her.
Ugh.
You're more than welcome to.
Sorry, I'm going to have to hold the phone. So my stuff's going to be wonky because there's my computer desk.
Oh.
The new one hasn't been assembled yet and put in place, so I've got to find somewhere I can sit. So we're going to mosey a little.
So, Colette, it should let you take the link from YouTube. It should. So give it a second or two. It should appear there, I guess.
Yeah. Hi, Diddy. Hi, puppy.
Are you talking to your dog, Clint?
Yeah, because I'm moving in somewhere where I can actually.
Dog, not a kid.
Yeah.
Hello,
puppy. She hates cameras, so she's not too thrilled. I'm trying to move somewhere where I can sit down and prop the phone up instead of hold it. Plus have a fan because
I can give you a minute.
No, you're fine. I'll figure something out.
Hey,
Hello.
Colette, what's up?
Hello, Colette. How are you?
Great.
Ashley's painting away, so.
Well, I'll look up every once in a while.
What are you painting?
Clockwalkers.
Yeah, I know. Bear with me.
What game is that from, Ashley?
Warhammer. It's that big box set I got. My box is up in my bag.
It's the little piece
They're
of
like zombies made out of pumps.
Yeah, you can. Here, we'll switch the camera over. So you can look at them.
They're like zombies made out of
Yeah, you can. Here, we'll switch the camera over. Did you switch the camera?
Yeah.
Ah, there we go. No
Somebody's
crap for laying down. I don't want to hear it, Brian. I don't want to hear it.
I'm gonna put some Al Green on. The bass.
Yeah, no.
This is one of the ones she's doing now.
No, that's a Terminator.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's part of the set.
Yeah.
So you are.
No, actually, that's not. That's part of my Terminator set. I don't have any Terminators in my box set.
Oh, I thought it came in.
It came with
No.
7 regular. Just space.
Let's see here. Do you want to try it again? I don't know if it'll do that. Let's see here. It might. There we go.
It's the birthday girl. Happy birthday.
Hi.
It might. There we go.
It's the birthday girl.
I'm gonna try to find out who
Oh,
we got.
happy birthday!
Thank you. Good to meet you, Colette.
Nice to meet you too.
I believe it's Colette.
We're the crazy group, so.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, Clint. I don't know. We'll see if you can stay awake for this.
Oh, I'll be fine. I just
It
got
is.
done
It's
assembling the DVD rack. Then I gotta do my computer desk next. So I just gotta find somewhere to prop this phone that doesn't put me clear across the room.
Good grief, Clint. You got more activity going on than the rest.
I know. Well, I don't have any. If I had my desk and stuff,
You
I
need
could
one of
do it.
these.
But I don't have that option at the moment until it's assembled.
I've
So,
seen
this
those.
isn't gonna work.
I heard they're really great.
Yeah, I love it.
It's not gonna work.
That's those like selfie holder things, right?
Oh God,
Yes,
no!
it is.
I don't want a selfie stick.
Selfie stick.
It's not a selfie stick. It's not a selfie stick.
It's so you
There.
can watch
my
things.
desk.
There.
It's in front
She
of
doesn't
you.
like it, but yeah, there. See?
It connects to my desk.
Oh, that's
But you have
awesome.
to have a desk to use one.
You can just hold it with your hands.
That's true. If
Yeah.
it works, it works. We use like little
You attach it to something else.
There.
This
That'll have to do.
attaches to a bracket. So.
Well, right now, there's nothing to attach to. There will be, but not right now. Nothing to attach to.
There we go. Now, Brian,
All right.
generally more energetic. Have you been out spending a lot of money today?
Shit.
Or? Yeah.
Actually, Mel and I, we bought a new mattress. So, California King.
That's cool.
Ooh.
Hey, Mr.
We'll break that in this week.
Moffat.
Well, you can answer while I'm painting.
Yay. Secretary.
Yep. You can answer. Your place.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. We got a pretty good group, and then David joined.
It was good, and then Dave joined.
Oh, no.
Well, happy birthday, Dave.
Sorry, Dave. I didn't know he hated you so
You know,
much.
there were 2 birthdays. Dave Moffat and me both.
Oh, happy birthday, Dave.
Happy birthday, Dave!
I told him it was a very auspicious date.
Who'd have thunk it?
That's right.
Yeah, it's his birthday today, too. So, happy birthday to both of you guys. It's today for both of you.
Sorry.
So anybody get any gaming in this week?
Yes, a little bit. Ashley just got done doing some gaming earlier. So
Any miniature war gaming?
well, depends. How you
Sort of. Started
Okay.
investing in my Dark Angels, so
Yeah. Did you get any in there, Brian?
No, I got a game set up. Mel and I were going to play that another episode of that Maximilian 1934, but set up. He's like, I'm tired, man. So
You're tired.
well, it's hard to play miniature games by yourself
Yeah,
and film it and all that stuff.
Soon.
Yep. You guys will see Colette more. She'll be hanging out with us a lot more, playing games and stuff. So.
Oh, cool. What are you getting into, Colette?
She'll be hanging out with us a lot more.
What game are you wanting to play? Oh, cool.
Oh, well.
Oh, hey, Colette, turn
Warhammer.
off the. Are you on?
Clint, do you have a fan going? Because it sounds like you're in a car. Yeah.
Colette, do you
Yeah,
have the
man.
YouTube
Yeah.
here, I'll just turn it a little bit.
video?
I'm on YouTube. How do I make it better?
Just because I'm hearing the lag of the speakers.
Just turn your
Yeah, it's really bad.
speakers down.
Just
Turn
turn your
volume
volume off, and then watch us through the Melon app. Just turn your volume off, and then watch us through the Melon.
I say yeah, because you should have 2 different apps up. So just shut off YouTube, and you can do it straight through here.
Oh, wow, that is better.
Yeah, just
Oh, there
turn
you
off
go.
the
Yeah.
YouTube, and you'll be all right.
I did it. Thank you. I have to
Yay.
remind you on my computer stuff because I'm awful at computers.
Oh, that's okay. Sorry.
It's in the computer.
No one wants to see you.
I'm right.
anyway.
Yes.
Do you guys ever see that Zoolander? He's like, the files are in the computer, and they're like picking it up, like it's in the computer.
Yeah.
Where?
We're
Yeah.
in there somewhere. So anyway,
You know, that movie was kind of horrible, yet I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's funny though.
It's the gasoline fight was funny. I'm sorry, it was.
Yeah.
It's a nice Bronco, but still, it was funny.
So David says he's playing Combat Arena with his family tonight.
Nice.
We play Combat Arena with our family every time there's a get together.
Thanksgiving is like a death match.
That's kind of It makes it more fun that way, though, Brian. Right?
Oh, definitely.
Pass
I'm
me the
definitely the
potato.
black sheep in my freaking family, so
Yeah.
it's interesting when I show up.
It's because you make animal noises like a black sheep. Put that
That's
out.
true.
Fine.
It's true. But I'm the favorite uncle of all my nieces and nephews, so there you go.
Mm.
Probably because you do more fun things, huh?
Heck yeah. That's probably true. But all my nieces and nephews are older now, so I'll go drink with them.
You'll go
That's
drink.
why.
You like
Level up.
That's right. It's like, oh, Uncle Brian will go drinking with us? Heck yeah. He'll go clubbing? What? He'll go to a concert? Yeah. He's awesome.
Well, yeah, you gotta have some fun in life, man.
Well, I mean, not right now, obviously, because the COVID.
Meh.
The COVID.
Well, it gives you a chance to do more gaming, though.
Yeah. I actually have been hammering out a bunch of painted stuff. So my lead pile is getting smaller and smaller.
Oh, really? You got lead miniatures, or?
Well, it's a term of it's just
Yeah,
a
it's
term.
I got the term. I just thought if you got lead.
Don't be so literal.
Well, I
Greg.
have lead miniatures, yes.
Yeah, I remember.
So do I.
I had some old Citadel, like Spacefarers or something like that. It's like space guys, and they were lead, and they, you get that rust. They rust, and this like layer of rust started to form like on some of these minis. It's pretty wild. Now the minis are made out of like pewter and tin, and they don't rust.
Yeah. No.
The
I'll
old
make
lead
this one
stuff can rust out. That's weird. It
I
looks
never
like
had an issue with the old lead.
It's like-
Probably
it almost
because I
looks
had
like-
them all painted.
Yeah, I mean, if you painted them, sealed them, and all that stuff, you
Yeah,
wouldn't usually
then-
have a problem.
Then I didn't have an issue. I mean, because all mine were BattleTech, of course. So,
Oh yeah.
well, and some Crimson Skies, but
I was gonna say you still have the original, some of the older BattleTech mechs, right, Clint?
yeah, I have some of the lead stuff. Yeah,
The Fossa,
I would. Yeah, the Rail Partha.
Rail Partha, yeah.
Real Partha stuff, yeah. I kind of wish I had more of what I had, but I liked the plastic. I like the new sculpts. I have absolutely no issues with the new sculpts.
I've
They're
heard
close
that.
enough to the original, plus the being the plastic makes them real easy to work with. There's no assembly. They're all one piece, and you just paint them. And then I've been using Citadel's contrast paints to paint my battle mech unit, so it makes it real super easy.
That's cool.
Yeah, Dave was saying the dreaded lead rock. Nowadays, it's not really all pewter, is it? It's like something mixed with it.
Tin.
10,
But
yeah.
they're really not that heavy.
Yeah.
When I had
No.
my company, my miniatures company, the pewter and tin are a commodity, so the price would fluctuate due to the market.
Quite a bit.
Yeah.
But honestly, a 28/32 millimeter figure cost about 18 cents
Yeah.
to cast. So when you when you get all this plastic stuff, you get these plastic kits that were like $80 for a Land Raider or something. The markup on that is so extravagant,
Yeah.
so
Oh, yeah.
huge. But
That's where they
whatever.
make their money, man. I mean, you figure the pamphlet, the
Yeah.
little-
And people are paying for it, so there you go. There you go.
You don't really have a choice.
Yeah.
You want the original.
Well, there's a lot of third-party stuff that are like kind of like a Land Raider. It's like it's the Sea Berserker instead of the Land Raider.
Close enough.
I don't know. You could probably find a lot of substitutes. But the problem is that since they're the industry standard, the smaller guys are pricing their stuff comparable because people pay for it.
Yeah.
People buy.
That's just marketing.
If that's
Yeah.
the common, if that's the common price, they can get away with it. So I don't know.
Well, that's what. If you ever look at the Cavs stuff, I mean, it's super cheap, and it's
Yeah.
detailed. Sometimes the cast is not the best, but I mean, they're working on correcting that. I can't even talk, but man, I mean, $6 for a mech, a $20 rule book, man, I just couldn't complain. And the tanks are awesome.
Yeah, I mean, Reaper. I think that's Reaper's business model is just cheap. The stuff is cheap. I mean, it's not cheap quality. It's just cheap in price. And when they got all that bone stuff, man, that they really brought in their miniature line to be affordable
Yeah.
for everybody.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because people use them for all sorts of games.
For
I know.
everything, yeah.
Yeah. So David was saying the original Destroids that BattleTech used.
Yeah.
yeah.
I've actually
the
been.
Archer. All that.
I've been checking out their stuff. I'm glad he mentioned that because I couldn't think of the name of it, but it was in the back of my mind there. But yeah, their stuff's cool, and they're doing not only they're doing BattleTech stuff, they're doing Robotech, and they're doing a few others. So I'm really impressed with what they're doing.
So Colette, BattleTech and Robotech are games, intellectual property that deals with giant robots fighting each other.
Oh crap! I was thinking Battleship. I thought I was actually on board for once.
Oh, hey. Speaking of Battleship, I'm glad you said that. I told Greg this. I noticed this at Target, which I don't know if you guys, I would assume you guys have Target. So there's a Battleship version in space. So it uses spaceships instead of the Battleship, but it's 3 levels.
Oh, that's cool.
So each player has 3 levels. It's really cool. I need to pick it up because it was like $39. I
It's
can't
kind of like
remember
the
what it's
Star
called.
Trek version of BattleTech.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, like
Kinda.
the multi-level chess.
Yeah. It's space if it has 3 levels in it. It's the future.
Multi-dimensional.
3-dimensional. Yeah, we'll pull out the electronic Battleship every once in a while. That's a
I'm glad
fun
I closed
game.
that.
Electronic Battleship.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was pretty cool.
What's electronic Battleship? You move it with like a remote?
No, you just kind of plug it in, and it makes sounds and stuff when you're playing.
Yeah, it tracks where the ships are, so if you get a hit, it makes a crash, boom sound, and
you're like,
yeah, it adds sound effects and some lights. It's just a fancier version. It's still cool. I play it,
It's a fun game. Yeah, so Colette's new to the whole gaming thing, so we're going to tell her.
Battleship Outer Space.
Okay.
Yes, we looked at that Battleship in Outer Space.
It just says Battleship Outer Space game.
I'll click on the images.
Nice.
Stop moving
Yeah, I'll have
around.
to pick that up. I know the feeling.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I can't get a good spot. I have to be lower, so I have it like on my sit-up bench, and I'm sitting on an exercise.
Oh,
bench.
no.
Where
Can you adjust your camera so it's comfortable for you? Or if it's a laptop, you can kind of move it around?
It's a laptop, but I just suck at this. And I didn't realize until I was sitting in front of it that my lady was sitting up there, and now I'm trying
She got a sexy naked lady painting back there.
Oh, yeah, you have to watch what's in the background. Otherwise.
Yeah, I don't want any trouble, so just keep it clean.
I don't want any trouble, mister.
We don't want any trouble as Brian's drinking what looks like Everclear from Texas in a
Drink
jar.
it. Not drink it. Yeah, this is Texas moonshine right here.
Yeah.
Ooh, it gives me the chills just thinking about it.
Yeah,
There we go.
Oh, look at
Got it?
Yeah. I'll have to pick that up. That looks cool.
Oh, yeah.
It shows
Dude, there's star
1999.
blazers. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So it's right there.
Nope, wrong way.
I actually picked that entire series up, Brian. We got the whole thing and the movies all in one big DVD box set. So I've been slowly picking through it. It was a lot better than I thought it would be.
I mean, the original stuff is great. I mean, I remember racing home from school to watch that on TV, and because it was like the first one's the Gamelons, right? Versus
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Where it's like a countdown. They actually had a countdown after every episode. You know, there's only 300 days left before the Earth is destroyed, and you like counting down. You're like, that's a great show. It's pretty fun.
That way you don't have to pay your rent or bills. So
yeah.
There you go.
I got to admit, though, even though the Yamato had that whole section under the hull, they'd always crash it onto an asteroid or planet. Like, how did you not rip that thing off? Seriously.
The whole okay, so the whole show is formulaic. So at the beginning, they're flying through space. They find the Gamelons. There's a battle. They use the wave motion gun, and then they repair. That's it. That's every episode.
Yeah.
Every single episode is that exact time.
Pretty much, yeah.
Kind of like Gilligan's
old
Island.
school anime.
Kind of like Gilligan's Island. There was always that.
It was like they met the cat. They met the new person, the guest star.
Where'd you go?
Just a second. I'm
And
there.
then they were
Just,
trying to convince
I
them
had to put my arm down for a second.
The guest star escaped without helping them,
Yeah.
taking them with them.
I'm still stuck on the island.
It's like, and they don't tell anybody. You know, they just, you guys are on your own.
So, well, yeah. Ah, man, it's been a week, you guys. It has.
Yeah, it has. I'm glad work's done today. Jeez.
Well, it's done for you. Now I get thrown in the fire.
Oh, yeah, you got to deal with more of it tomorrow, but dealing with people who should not breathe is just...
Let's not give any power to Clint, okay, ever.
We literally had our supervisors have to take an escalated call because the customer not only could not get her online subscription to work, but she was mad that we were not providing her the internet to make it work.
Yeah.
Wow, that sounds like something I would say. That's not normal.
So,
It just...
some of them are, yeah.
I get it, you're not computer or tech savvy, but to a point you understand how the computer works, or just don't use it. Plain and simple.
Kind of.
I got a call in the middle of the night. It's Colette. She's like, Brian, what's this mouse thing? What's this going on
my
here?
computer's really slow. And I don't even know, I'm like, okay, it's 9 minutes to Gamers with Coffee. We better turn it on because it's going to take all 9 minutes to figure out how to get there.
Well, hopefully it'll be easier for you next time, Colette, so you can just jump on in.
It was
Now that-
easy once I subscribed and then it came on, but this time was weirder.
Huh.
It was a little more. I tried doing it through Facebook first, and it didn't work, and then got it through YouTube without any problem.
I don't know
See,
how to use Facebook on there. On the
With
computer.
Restream, it did the same thing, Clint, with Facebook. It didn't want to. I don't think they like letting little links on
with-
video.
See, with Restream.
You there.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
With Restream, I had to do it through the email.
Yeah.
I want to see that what you're painting there again. I'm so curious. I'm being a nosy.
Oh, no, you're not nosy. That's why we have the other camera set in here.
Yeah, let's have
Closer,
a look.
closer, 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 closer.
Yeah, because I'm gonna go and screw it up.
Hold on, let it focus. This one has a little lens on it.
Maybe. Nope, other way.
Probably
what is
just
that?
look up
Did you say
Poxwalker
Poxwalker?
on the
Okay.
Are you
interweb.
There.
Can't really see it.
Well, it's not done.
Oh,
It's
look at his
dumb?
little hands.
There.
That's a naked one?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just not painted.
It's
yet.
naked. It's naked.
Look, Brian, how much material do you think to cast that little tank?
Nothing. It just kind of
Yeah.
Is
the
that
machine
Fox?
exhaled and a bunch of panthers fell out of it.
Yeah.
Is that metal or plastic?
Yeah, no, it's a
No, it's-
two-piece
It's little metal.
little metal
6
probe.
millimeter.
For some reason.
Yeah, they're real tiny.
See, it's tiny little turn
Computer.
goes together.
They
I
suck.
thought it was like a gold tank with like diamond encrusted.
Yeah.
No.
That's a
Granddaughter
Not quite.
took one and painted it gold.
My granddaughter decided she was going to bling it out, so she put some gold paint on it. You see where it was camouflaged, and she wanted gold wheels. But these are all metal, so you can play, games with them. But going back to what Brian was saying, some of this doesn't cost much. There you go.
That's one's done.
Ooh. I've never painted figurines before, but I got some. But I'm nervous because they're so teeny.
They're actually really not that bad.
Here's that tank, but this is the scale that we play.
Oh, good grief.
Yeah.
That's Texas style.
Oh, that's like grabbing my queen.
Oh, hold on a second. You have to put this over there. Here.
Oh, that is nice.
Hold on, Greg's gonna grab our queen. Let me switch over back to the other.
Your what?
My queen.
Screen.
Oh, Queen. That's right.
My
Yeah.
queen.
Good
Oh
Lord.
my gosh! You
Is that
play
the
with
toy?
that?
Oh my gosh.
That is my
that-
queen.
Is that the toy from the toy? The toys they made?
I don't know. We found it up on clearance because the arm's busted and the jaw's broken, which is perfectly
But you can
fine.
make noise, right?
Yeah, it works. But it was red, so I primed her black, and I'm gonna go and paint her. But yeah, like I said, the head's
Yeah, put it
busted.
on the other.
But
I used to
yeah,
have
right.
I used to have something like that back, a long time ago. It was like the Queen from like they did a line of toys.
Well,
pretty cool.
she's got it black because it came red, and then she's going to paint it. And so we could just make it the centerpiece for when we do Aliens game.
Yeah. That would be cool.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Well, she was always bigger than all the other.
Just something to paint. And it was on.
We're holding a gamers with coffee sign.
There
Don't
you go.
tempt me.
That's what we could do, huh?
Do not tempt me. I will figure a way out to do it.
It's
That
just
would be
another.
hilarious.
It's a little small
It's
area.
just another
I'll build one.
Xenos that Greg is gonna have to fight against.
So all the way home from the store. That's all she.
Okay, so we went down the clearance aisle just walking through because you never know. I completely walked past it. Greg's dumbass decided to say, "Oh, look what I found." I'm like, "Well, guess what's mine now?"
before then.
So he wasn't quite the dumbass after all, was he?
Yeah.
Well, he was because he's the one who had to spend the money.
It's expensive.
Oh, Greg. Greg, we need to get you out and have a beer, man.
One day we ought to come out there and say hi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, whenever things start working again, we're gonna start doing the cons more again down here in Texas, at least.
Yeah, they're starting to get those things lined up out here, you know.
Yeah.
We have a comic one coming up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna laugh if you lick that paintbrush that has paint on it.
I've already done it once.
Say that probably won't be the first time.
It's alright. It's
It's water based. You're fine.
Now, if it was enamel, you won't do that again.
That will
No kidding.
Where are the cons in Texas by us?
What's that?
Where are the cons in Texas by us?
Rock. You got one in your own town, Millennium Con.
What?
It's on the what is it? The DoubleTree Hotel there off of.
That's where ours is at. It's a DoubleTree. No, it's
Is it?
DoubleTree.
Is that on
It's
79? Like right off 35?
Yeah, right there.
I could walk there.
I know.
Jeez Louise, I didn't know.
We won't have to get a hotel room this time. We'll just
You
crash at your
won't.
place.
Yeah, for real.
That's cool. Hell, jeez.
They're fun. They're fun to go to. I mean, you kind of get to see what other people are doing too.
Well,
And
that's
even
the
though,
thing about this.
yeah,
I
even though,
don't know any of this stuff, so I get to see like
oh,
Yeah, she's coming. She's coming into miniature gaming's on like the back door. She's playing like she'll be playing with us, so she'll be playing kind of like fringe stuff, not like mainstream stuff at first.
yeah. Once you get down a couple of different games, then they kind of all have the same type of premise.
Yeah.
The problem is trying to learn it when you have anything to relate to. Then
Yeah.
it's complicated.
It can seem intimidating because you've never done it before. Like, how do you move something?
Damn it!
That's a big thing. Is people will say, like, "How do you move the things around?" I'm just like, "Well, they
need a
move,
picture.
inches or whatever."
Yeah, usually just measure. You have X's or
How
squares.
do you measure with a
that's
with a ruler?
It was a tape measure ruler. Yeah.
Becomes-
I don't know. How do you?
you
How do you know what's dead? Dice.
But this
Do it.
day and age, a lot of them come with like range rules. You know, like a measuring stick or a ruler,
Yeah,
or a way to
well-
measure movement. So
That's yeah. I mean, 40K used to do that. They'd have your plastic measuring stick.
Yeah, I remember that came with the box sets.
Yep, it was literally a stick.
Actually, we have
It was plastic.
Can you use that?
Use what?
Clear plastic ruler?
Yeah,
Sure, why not?
Anything that has a
Most
measurement.
of those are about an inch movement.
Yeah,
So you can use pretty much
I mean-
anything.
grab the movement ruler for tanks or roll the tanks. Show her that one.
Just use a tape measure.
yeah, if you go to, do you guys have any dollar stores out there?
Oh, shit, this is Texas, dude.
Well, I don't know.
Dollar store in every block.
So all you need is one of those dollar
They're right next to the Starbucks.
Are they?
Yeah. They're fucking everywhere down here. Starbucks, coffee's huge down here.
Yeah. You got dollar stores out here, then you got General Dollar, which is slightly deceiving because it's not.
Yeah, because it's not a dollar. It's generally a dollar.
And
No,
then
it's not. It's generally rounded to the dollar. Their crap is expensive.
Yeah.
I
It's
can't afford to
expensive.
go to Dollar General.
Yeah.
But you know what I did, you guys? Me being me, I just asked the lady one day. I said, "Is there any way you can price check this item at the dollar store?" She goes, "Just a minute, let me get the manager." I'm like, "Everything's $1."
But you had fun doing it.
And you're like, I was
there was
just joking, you know.
There's a real popular record store in Dallas called Bill's Records and Tapes, okay? And Bill was like in the industry, like really famous, like producer or some shit.
Oh,
But
okay.
he had this huge, massive shop, right? And nothing was priced.
Oh.
Nothing. So you would walk in and you're like, how much is this? And, depending on what it is, the the workers will just tell you out, that's $5 or blah blah blah. But if it's something unique, Bill will come out of his his throne room and come down, and he'll look at you. He'll say, "For you, $30." And then Colette will go in and say, "How much is that?" It's for the same thing. And he's like, "For you, sweetie, it's $10." Yeah, like this really flamboyant gay guy, and he was just like, if he liked you, like what you look like, or your politics, or whatever, right? He lowballed you. But if you look like something he doesn't like, it's highballed. It was so weird, but the guy had freaking everything you can imagine. Man, it was a great shop. Other than
you didn't know what you were going to pay.
If Bill was in a bad mood that day,
don't buy anything.
But yeah,
well, you can always call ahead that way, right, Brian? Hi.
No, hell no.
Today? No.
He'll just say, "Yeah." Everybody's like, how's Bill doing today? Is he happy? Okay, we're coming in. It was weird. But again, like the normal stuff, like ACD was priced, but anything like records weren't priced, like shirts weren't priced, box sets, trinkets, all that crap wasn't priced. So it's just whatever he felt like charging that day. It's weird.
Did you do anything exciting, Dee, for your birthday?
Some friends, we went out to Applebee's, and then we went to Culver's for ice cream.
Culver's?
Culver's.
Oh, yum. Custard.
What's that?
Yes.
Never heard of that.
It's like they have custard ice cream.
Oh,
And they
okay.
make
I'm an
concrete
ice cream.
casters that are instead of blizzards.
Oh, okay.
What's
They call them
Raspberry
ice
cheesecake with
storms?
pecans. I have raspberry
Mine is
cheesecake
right
with
by my
pecans.
house, so we can go.
Oh.
They never freeze their meat at all. It's always fresh. That's the best part. And
No,
cheese.
it's
Oh,
not.
really?
No, it's not.
Oh.
That's what they advertise.
That's what they all advertise.
Ashley.
Don't bust my bubble.
She's like, "No, it's not, loser."
No.
And I can't live in
I'm
Texas,
never
but I
going
got the
back.
Southwest chicken bowl or something
Is this Applebee's or
at Applebee's.
Culver's?
Yes.
Yes,
Oh, I don't know about Applebee's. Culver's isn't supposed to freeze their meat at all.
Okay. All we had was the custard.
Oh, the custard's amazing. All of
That
them.
was our dessert.
What's that burger joint down here that does custard?
There's Freddy's. There's
Freddy's, that's it.
They do that. Yeah, we've got those too.
Got Freddy's. I'm not really. I mean, it's different. I'm not
I don't
really
like
impressed.
Freddy's.
It is different. We'll go with that.
But their custard's good.
Well, gamers have to eat, so
Do you guys
We
have
do.
Whataburger up there?
No.
Yeah, they
No?
a Whataburger,
Oh my!
Not in
God.
Cedar Rapids.
isn't it? I thought they did.
Wahlburgers?
Wahlburger.
No, Whataburger.
Whataburger.
Wahlburger.
No, we don't.
No.
Oh man, you guys are missing out. That stuff's the bomb.
No, instead we get Five Guys.
Yeah, we got Five Guys.
Okay, I'll
Five
take
Guys
that.
is way expensive and not very good.
Yeah, not impressed for what you pay. Unless you
Yeah.
like peanuts. There's peanuts everywhere. Like, everywhere. Like, giant bags of peanuts.
You're like, I like a ice cream cone. There's fucking peanuts in your ice cream. You're like, what?
That'd be a
When I
treat.
was young, when I was in my, I don't know, maybe 10 years old, 10, 12 years old, there was a place, I think it was called the Green Pepper or something, but they had peanut shells all over the floor. They would serve
Yeah.
you peanuts in the shells, and you were supposed to throw them on the floor.
Like
It was
Logan's
Texas-
Roadhouse.
Yeah, Texas Roadhouse here.
Texas
Same thing.
Roadhouse.
Yeah, that.
I
Oh,
don't
do
get
they
it.
do that?
Yeah, they do.
Texas Roadhouse does the peanut thing? I guess I haven't
Yeah.
done it in a long time.
As much peanuts as you can eat and bread. They have this like
Yeah.
these
The
rolls.
bread's amazing.
Holy cow!
Yeah,
It is.
the rolls are amazing.
Right there.
What's that?
They
I
have
don't ever go to
special
Texas
butter
Roadhouse.
too.
Yeah, their butter's like a cinnamon butter.
It is.
With the honey
Something like that.
cinnamon.
Honey
Yeah,
butter,
really
yeah.
It's good. Yeah.
I haven't been in years and years, but I remember that bread.
Neither have I.
I remember the black. You guys have the black-eyed pea up there
No.
No.
Do you have one there?
here?
That's still
We
open?
used to.
Oh,
No,
did
we
have
used to.
one, but they shut down years ago.
Man, they were good. They're like home,
Oh, yeah.
home cooked meal, like chicken fried steaks and like
Broccoli
meatloaf.
casserole with cheese.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
Every time I'm
Butter,
at Americans, I order
fried
chicken fried
corn.
steak breakfast.
Oh,
Almost
man,
every
that was
time.
good.
With
So,
over
yeah.
easy egg, and then I let the egg just.
Soak it. It's like someone's coming to your channel, Greg, and he's like, "Oh, gamers with coffee." I'm expecting someone to talk about
channel.
games or coffee.
Our thorough gamers get hungry. So
Yes.
that's why we just happen to be on a food discussion, and sometimes it bounces around to gaming movies and stuff. So,
Yeah.
but
May I share my
Some of it-
recipe?
Yeah,
Well,
we
movies
start-
go hand in hand with role playing games, so I mean that makes sense.
yeah. So we're
Colette's
glad
gonna
you
pull our
stopped by.
crochet, start crocheting tips for us.
No.
No.
I don't have any crocheting tips today.
Okay. She's a master crocheter.
Were you, Greg? Not to interrupt here. Were you doing the giveaway today?
Yes, I
Oh.
was going to if enough people.
Okay.
said, Yay, Colette's here. So
What do
No,
I
you got upended.
do? I just be here, or did I have to do something? I got confused.
No,
you
you
just
don't
gotta be there.
have to
You
do
just
anything.
Be here and pick a number.
It was
Oh, I
open
pick a
to
number?
anybody. Yep. You can pick your number now if you want. We'll
Do
write
I
it down.
just say it, or do I have to send it?
No, you can say
Put it in
it.
the chat so that people can't.
Oh,
Nobody
okay.
knows.
Let me go back over there.
Just if you want whatever number you want, just type it in there.
Oh, I did. Why didn't it work? Ryan, my computer.
It
Okay.
should. It should.
What do I do? There's this thing, the keyboard in front of you. Push that
It
thing.
showed up,
Did I
Colette.
do it? Did it go
Yep.
through?
Yep.
Okay.
Or she did it
Yeah, I
again.
can't see the chat, so
Yeah, it's true. It just takes a
I
few
can't play anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. We can let Brian be eligible.
Yeah, because
But
he hasn't ever done
Us
it.
others are, yeah. We're the good.
Come on,
Guys, I
Brian.
was playing 40K before you were born.
That's true.
No, probably not.
Maybe not before you were born, no.
Considering Greg is much older than you, probably not.
It's true.
Thanks, Brent. Between you and
You know, I was thinking about that.
I still love, like,
Some guy asked me, like, when did you play 40K? I said I was 15 years old working at Lone Star Comic Books when Rogue Trader dropped, and so I was just kind of in the right place at the right time. So I don't know if you guys ever got the original book, but there's a story that it's notorious for like falling apart, right?
No.
The binding and all the pages and stuff come out of it. Well, I found out. I heard the story of this.
Yeah, I've heard that, but I mean, there.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah,
Very good.
and this thing is, I mean, I've gone through it a lot. It's in great shape.
Oh,
I don't
wow.
have the miniatures that it came with, but I mean, it's still all.
Shit, mine fell apart like 2
Yeah.
years in. But the
Alan's
story
been
was,
great.
the story was the first run that was sent to North America was it was stuck in customs in like Iceland. I don't know where the hell. Somewhere really cold, right?
Somewhere cold. Yeah, I
somewhere
heard that
really
too.
cold. And it froze the order. It froze all the books. So
Yeah.
the binding glue got brittle. And then when they shipped it out, it just
Yeah,
just
I
they were
heard
all
it.
flawed.
Yeah, I thought it was just Canada, but it could have been somewhere. Yeah,
I think it might have been stuck in Canada. Wherever it was, it
it
froze
was
up.
cold. Yeah.
So that was interesting. I never knew that. That was pretty interesting. So those are the first. So so anybody listening who has a Rogue Trader that all the pages are falling out, that is the first run. That's a first printing run sent to North America. So there you go. Good little.
hey, gaming history. All right.
There you go.
Yeah.
Gaming history. Brian's gaming history.
We have a lot of gaming history, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But we were talking about lead miniatures earlier, so I mean,
that explains a lot. We all played with dangerous chemicals and played outside.
yeah.
Heck yeah.
Oh, yeah, I used to play with mercury.
Do you know, Clint? I used to ride in the back of a pickup truck.
Oh my
I know,
god.
me too. You know what, Greg? I rode in a Jeep with the windshield down.
Dude, I got
and no top.
I got you beat, guys. I used to drink out of the garden hose.
Oh, man. Oh, you were living dangerous.
I'm telling you.
I tell ya.
It sort of tasted metallic too.
Well, it shouldn't taste metallic, dude.
It tastes plasticky to
Okay,
me.
that maybe something.
I used to love garden hose water the best, and I literally would go outside and fill up a pitcher with the garden hose water and put that crap in and be like, oh, thank God.
Okay.
It's all weird.
For a couple of minutes till the cold water comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird now. I got a water softener, and my house is old, and I didn't know this, but in some of the older houses, like I have a ton of water hose spigots all around my house. Only 2 of them are regular hard water. All my other spigots spew my softened water. So, like, when I outside on my back porch, one of my spigots is right out. My porch is like lined up against my kitchen, where my kitchen sink is. And I turn that on. It's soft water, just like I'm pouring it out of the faucet, and I'm sitting outside. It's great.
That's funny.
I know.
There you go.
I'm sure the plants want that mineral.
Well,
in the water.
I only use the 2 hoses that use unsoftened water for all my plants, because I'm like, why would I want to salt and pay for
Yeah,
water?
exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the dumbest crap ever.
No.
Well, your plants do absorb the water, right? So whatever's in the water, they absorb. So,
I know, and I don't want salt in my plants.
And salt tends to not help plants grow well.
It does not.
hello,
They
Taylor.
become
How are you?
salty
And Dave.
and upset all the time.
Well,
Mr.
Dave's
Moffat
saying he
said
grew up with Johnny Cash.
Ask Johnny.
Oh,
Nice.
As Johnny Cash.
Oh, as Johnny Cash. Yeah, I like Johnny Cash in like the 70s, like like 70s, early 80s when he was all like kind of hard. Well, I take that at 60s, 70s where he's more like hard edge and fringe and stuff. And then he hooked up with what's her face. He left his family, his children, and married the sister, the singing sisters.
Oh, yeah.
Better damn name. Then he found God, and he slowed down, which is fine. But I mean, I liked him. I like this harder edge stuff. Anyway,
June
rock
Carter
history cool.
Cash. June Carter.
June Carter, yeah, with the Carter family.
Carters. The Carter
Yep.
family, yeah.
They're like super famous folk singers. Folk, wasn't it? I think it was.
They started as folk. It changed a little, but yeah.
Taylor says you mean his heroin years.
Yeah. There you go.
Mama sang that. Mama sang bass, Daddy sang tenor.
That's the truth.
Well, he did one of 9 Inch Nails songs, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
That
a
was
good
really
version.
pretty good.
One of his last, I think his last album was a cover, a heavy metal cover of rock covers. Yeah, of a bunch of
Did
different
some rock
songs.
covers.
Man, he got old, dude. I mean, he lived a long freaking time. It's so funny. A lot of these guys, like why isn't all of like Rolling Stones dead yet, or Kiss, or man, what's keeping these guys alive? Because I'm at the partying.
Money. Money.
The drugs have preserved them.
Yeah.
Something. I mean, even Motley Crue, all those guys are still kicking. I mean, damn.
Yeah.
It either takes you early or it fills up.
Well, I mean,
Fortifies you.
you look at George Burns. He smoked cigars daily and lived into his 90s.
No, Burns got to like 101.
Did he? I thought it was late
He got to
90s.
100.
I think so.
Yeah.
He smoked a cigar. He smoked at least one cigar a day. I remember him saying that.
But it killed his poor wife.
There you go.
All
right,
Big
David,
man
have a
smoke
good day.
killed him.
Have a
Poor
good
Gracie.
birthday, man. Dave's taking off there.
Bye. Happy birthday.
Hi, happy
Yeah,
birthday.
enjoy time with
Did you
your
say
family.
Taylor was in the mix? I haven't heard
Yeah,
from
Taylor's
Taylor.
in there as well.
Or I have to get on the YouTube and see what the discussion is.
He's had 3 comments.
He says,
Careful,
yeah,
you're hitting the queen.
I'm sorry, it's in the
Oh,
way.
hold on, let me turn that. Okay, there he is.
Oh,
Right on.
should I
So
just
no one
whack
got
his
any.
phone?
Okay, so I'm gonna put my number in. Let's see, good round number. How about this one? Hold on.
What?
I don't want to
That
know.
one was coming. Come
No.
on.
1 through 10.
I didn't even want to. You put in 42, didn't you?
69.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, you have
well.
to choose
1
So
through
it's
10.
either 6 or 9.
6 or 9.
That's right. 69, dude. There's always one of me in a group. Sorry, guys.
It's true.
I can't tell you how many people have that in their email.
Now Arturo replied to that with 420.
Oh, come on.
There you
Ryan.
go. There you go.
Maybe you should stress that it is a D10 roll that is making this determination. So picking
Yeah.
1 to 10 is why we're doing it.
Which is why I said pick one or the other.
All right, Arturo, you
I don't think there's a
opted on
D100.
a number between
There
1
is.
and 10.
I have one.
It looks
I have
like
to show it to you. Let me show it to you.
Okay, you do that.
Colette there's got 3. What number are you going to take, Ryan?
Colette's got 3. D's got 7.
Brian stepped away for a
Brian has
second.
59.
Yeah.
Not going to happen.
But that,
He still hasn't chosen between 6 and 9.
I'll do
Yeah,
do me as a 3.
He's
Is anyone
holding
on
out.
3?
Yes.
I already
Colette has
took
3.
3.
Oh. Well, let me roll a D10 and see what I get.
Why,
And I'll tell you.
why don't you choose between 6 and 9?
because he's
Oh, 6 or 9?
he's gonna roll for
Why
it.
not?
69. Where's my
Arrow
D10?
chose 4.
Okay.
Oh, no, 1.
Colette's 3.
Okay, Brian's got 1.
4.
Damn, what are left?
Hold on.
I never thought
Not
of rolling
much.
for my number.
2, 5, 6,
5.
8, 9,
5.
10.
5. I don't know where my D100 went. It's just a ball. It's like circular.
Yeah, I got
Exactly.
one.
So it'd be like okay,
There's little
what's
BBs
exactly
in
on
it.
top?
Yeah.
Which
D
number's on
100?
top?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's whatever's on top, the top number.
There's
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, it.
It's a big
No, what I'm
100-sided dice.
saying is,
Did you just show me it?
isn't
No.
it difficult?
I don't know where it's at. Let me see
Oh,
if it's in
Isn't
my.
it hard to
folder.
tell which number is actually on top when you've got
Yeah.
No, it's easy.
Okay.
So I understand that's
Yeah,
that's the highest attribute roll.
it's just a novelty thing.
Taylor, did you want to get into it?
Hold on a second. There it is.
Yep. Taylor, you can pick a number if you want, sir. Although Taylor's in Canada, so
You
it
have a
might
puppy?
take 10 years to get there if we send us
Colette?
along.
Colette,
Ooh, wow.
I didn't see what animal you have. Did
My
you have a-
animal?
Yeah, is that a dog? I couldn't see what.
Oh no, she's like a Bengal cat. She's
it's a cat. Okay. I didn't see. Okay.
She's got like
See.
several cats and a puppy dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, nope. I don't know where she snuck off to. Maybe under the bed.
Oh, that's
Right.
okay.
Let me see.
I think mine's asleep.
One of mine is just waking up. This is there's one.
That's probably where mine is.
A tabby. Let's see if she went in here. There she is. There's my window kitty. Woo woo kitty.
It's like, no.
And I can see the damage she's done to the blinds.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I can't even shut them because.
Yeah.
There she went.
You
You
can
have
always tell who
cats.
has
That's
cats.
why I didn't
Just
get
look at
that
their
kind of
blinds.
blinds. As you can see,
Actually,
I have.
our dog did that. Actually, we've heard that. My dog has done that.
I
She's
have vertical
destroyed
blinds.
numerous bands.
Oh.
Oh,
for just
nice.
that reason.
Yeah.
I didn't because I figured she's going to destroy them. So I don't have any horizontal blinds in my house.
That's very smart. I had to get the wood ones when I redid the back because she can't pummel them to death and just tear them.
They have to look outside.
They do. I opened the blinds
Gamers with
halfway,
cats.
so there's always the cat gap.
Gamers with cats, yeah.
Gamers with cats.
No.
This is
Let's
a
see if
whole
I
other
can
story
find
right
mine.
there.
Yeah.
So,
You know what? Mel is like, she loves that Hoarders show. Have you ever seen that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's painful. But anyway, she loves it. And I'm like, I'm waiting for that gaming hoarder. I'm waiting for that episode. Where his house is just full of
Let's
gaming
will
stuff.
Well, what we can do is do like, what is it, 5 o'clock right now, basically?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll give it another about 20 minutes.
No.
She's outside.
Aww.
All right.
She likes to
But
wander
yeah,
around.
that'd be cool to have a
Oh,
Go on the prowl.
Hoarders gaming edition.
Gaming Hoarder's house. Yeah, but like, then what would you get rid of? Really?
Shit,
You'd be like,
nothing?
No, none of it goes. What are you talking about?
Well, you know what? How you would get rid of this stuff is like you would bring other gamers to like clean it up, and that shit'll go quick.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They clean that house quick.
Yep. And then you'd be sad because you lost all your game stuff.
Yeah.
Someone would be getting into a fight.
That's going to be very.
I would be shooting someone. You are not.
Well, you know, so the passion that you have about that with your gaming stuff, these people attach themselves to like bags of trash.
Yeah.
Not your baby.
It's
Yoda.
crazy.
Yes,
It's such
Jenna's
a-
trying to take you my baby Yoda.
You should still call that.
What?
You have to grab Yoda. It's on my desk.
So Arturo said there, yeah, house filled with unassembled miniatures. That's correct. There's a lot of, if you're in this hobby, you end up with a lot of stuff. At some
Yeah.
point.
I got a lot of
Is your
shit.
bag over here?
He's up on my desk.
I'm excited to get to paint my labyrinth figurines.
Nice.
We're gonna try to play that this week. All
Yeah,
of us.
yeah.
Oh, gosh.
So,
I can't do Saturday.
It's gone
I
for
can't
it
do
this second.
Saturday. I have to take my car into the dealership again.
oh, your pops couldn't get it working.
He checked it and it's not showing up. Oh,
This is,
that little guy.
yeah, and it talks, and
He makes baby noises.
so she takes it to work.
It's such
I
a
do.
Gizmo ripoff,
Because
man.
he's
It is. Yeah. Very much.
Total Gizmo ripoff. It's a non-hairy Gizmo.
Do it again. You have to pull him out. His speaker's actually inside.
Okay.
Oh, anyways, that's this little guy here. I can't really see it.
Yep, it's a small Grogu.
Hold on.
Lily.
It's hard to hear over.
That's funny. The show wasn't bad. I mean, it wasn't like epic, but
I
it
didn't
was.
think it was great.
It's
It was
a lot
okay.
better than anything they've put out. Disney's put out, except Rogue One. Rogue One was awesome.
I agree with you with Rogue One.
No, stop encouraging that, Taylor. He's not Gizmo. I can get
It
him.
is. It's just that. It's like
I can get
Gizmo
him
shade.
It is. It really is, yeah.
It is.
It pretty much is.
I love
It's-
Mandalorian.
No, we went up to Best Buy to look for what were you looking for? Oh, one of adapter to make our double monitors. And I was walking around the clearance stuff, and this was in there. I'm like, oh, it's the last one. I gotta have it. It's Baby Yoda.
So,
Okay.
now you know why I'm broke.
It's not Baby Yoda.
It's Baby Yoda.
No,
It's
Yoda's
not Baby
dead.
Yoda.
I don't care. It's a Baby Yoda.
It's like a
Grogu.
blue ghost.
Is what everybody on the internet calls it. It doesn't matter that it's
Seriously, dog.
one of the species. That's what they all call it.
Yeah, that's Master Grogu in a young form.
Master Grogu. Who's that?
Yeah, he becomes Master Grogu. It's another Jedi that's similar to Yoda. He was trained by Luke.
Oh, okay.
Supposedly, he survived Anakin's wrath against the Jedi children, he was the only one that survived, apparently.
Oh, I don't know
Yeah, it's so funny. You know, it's like, you know,
What?
you see all these videos and
What the hairless-
commercials of like Vader, you know, walking around, and the kids are like pulling his finger, and everybody's happy, blah 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 blah. It's like if you really put all that crap in the frame of context, you know, Vader's like the devil.
That's what she
Vader's
was
like
barking.
Hitler.
Yeah, basically he was evil. I mean,
Yeah.
there was just no, you know, till the very end, and even then it was, you know, saving his own kid. So really, even looked at
It
as
was like-
selfish.
And listen, I don't put a lot of credence in like the honor of Anakin at the end, man. That guy's a monster.
No,
I mean, he was on his deathbed. He wanted to save his own kid. That was it.
yeah,
But anyway, you know, it's just like people. It's like you remember when Freddy Krueger. You know, everybody loves Freddy Krueger. People dress up like Freddy Krueger. Kids dress up like Freddy Krueger. But he's a pedophile murderer.
yep,
You know, and it's just like if you knew the story, it's like maybe I wouldn't
Yeah.
want my kid to dress up like him. Or
he's not an idol for sure.
No, I'd rather have my kid dress up like Jason Voorhees than Freddy Krueger.
Uh,
A lot of people don't know the actual backstory of it.
I didn't.
I knew some of that, but I didn't realize that.
Yeah, Freddy
Yeah.
Krueger's not a. I was
But I
never
mean,
interested in that.
You gotta shock them. You know, you gotta have a horrible backstory.
Yeah.
So if they're that's why they're so damn evil.
well, they all had. I don't know. Jason didn't really have a horrible backstory. His backstory was just like, what?
Yeah, Jason's just like he's like a.
He was
what do
a-
they call him? Not a wraith, but a. What are the spirits that
Oh.
come back for vengeance?
Yeah, not a
There's a-
banshee, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. I can't
A
think of
rev-
it either.
A revenant.
Yeah,
Revenants
exactly.
are ghosts that come, or ghosts that come back for purely vengeance.
Yeah.
And that's what Jason Voorhees is. He's basically just a revenant that's just kind of stuck in that part of the world.
Yeah, Taylor
Yeah.
says Pennywise is the best, the Tim Curry one. Curry. Oh, God.
You know,
Not Curry.
Oh yeah,
I'm
Tim
a
Curry
big
was
Curry
good,
fan. I think the new guy did a fantastic job.
He
I'm a
did.
big
I ain't
Yeah.
watching it. I don't care.
Curry. I'm a big Tim Curry fan,
This game
but I
right
think the new guy did excellent.
now. I heard he actually had a mental breakdown
Oh really?
Yeah.
trying to get into that character.
I was never a big fan of it, period. But
No, when you're
I mean, acting wise, he was good.
Yeah.
when you're 3 years old, that movie comes out, and your father allows you to watch it. I cannot go near a film without freaking out.
Oh man, I remember the movie that got me. My parents forbade me to watch it. They're like, "You better not watch it." And guess what? I watched it. I snuck in and I watched it. It was The Day After.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, when I saw that, the post World War III, holy cow!
That was
I was shocked.
that was messed up. That was not Clockwork Orange messed up, but it was messed up.
Man, that was like, ugh.
Are those movies you're talking
Yes.
about? Oh, okay.
Before your
so
day.
Colette, her wheelhouse is Disney princesses.
Yeah,
I've seen pretty much all of them.
yeah. I just let my VHS collection go.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I would have kept those for a couple more years.
Oh, you can get to it.
I gave them to one of my girlfriends that has kids. She was saying then they can't scratch them as easy, and she was so proud of herself because like 3 VHS. I mean, I kept the good ones like Labyrinth and Legend, and all the
Legend's
important-
good.
Oh my god! Oh my goodness! I could watch it back to back.
Don't watch the director's cut of Legend
No,
because
it's
they
terrible.
don't use the Tangerine Dream.
Yeah.
And the plot is like all the scenes are moved around, and it's so much.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
I'd rather not watch it than watch the other one because it's so bad,
Yeah.
in my opinion. Oh wow, there's a
was it?
on there.
Was it Love by the Sun?
Yeah,
Loved by the Sun. Yeah, I'm a big Tangerine Dream fan. Yes, all those guys.
put it on later today. Done.
I used to have that soundtrack on tape, on cassette tape.
Yep.
Hey,
You're
There's a
old.
gato.
what's the cat's name?
What do you guys listen to when you game? Do you guys game and listen to what? What'd you call me?
Louie. Louie is the name of the cat. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
that's a-
Thank you.
Do you
I
guys
taught
play?
my gamers, depending.
I usually,
They might.
we usually listen to synthwave, like gets me in like the '80s mood, like montage music. It's good
So
stuff.
I use little snippets of music for RPG stuff. So like we're doing Cyberpunk Red, and to embarrass my friend's son, who is 15 and his first time gaming, his character has a lifelong female that likes him, and now he's in this dangerous job, and she's worried about him. Well, so his ringtone was "Pocket Full of Sunshine" for her, and so I played that. Like he was they'd been in an AV crash. Their AV was shot down. He was unconscious. So the first thing he hears is the ringtone, and so I was playing the song, which is what his character wakes up to. Which then he comes to and decides, oh well, the guy that actually is standing outside ready to execute me, he shoots him in the gut and blows out his torso. But oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
That sounds intense.
Oh, it was funny because he's like trying to be nice, and his father's like, just shoot him.
Yeah, it's it's funny. Colette's played one game of D&D with us, but
No, we didn't. We played Pathfinder.
oh well, Pathfinder. Yeah,
Same
First
difference.
edition.
Oh, she corrected.
Same difference.
It's the same thing. Okay, if you want to get
Yeah.
technical, it's basically modified D&D 3.7. How's that?
Yeah.
I went to the store to go buy the book. He said it's the Pathfinder book.
It is Pathfinder. Pathfinder 1. That's right.
Well, yeah.
That's what we play. Yep. But unfortunately, she got when she started, we were right in the middle of this huge battle, so it wasn't a lot of role playing. It was a lot of combat, so it wasn't as fun.
But I still get to practice picking out my
Well.
spell things and like
Yeah, your spells and
getting
stuff.
to
Yeah.
use them. And the only
Yeah.
thing I really picked was getting to give power to other people because I didn't know what I was doing. Selecting.
Yeah, she's a druid, so a lot of support spells and stuff.
Brian, have you looked at Starfinder? Have you really looked through any of that?
Yeah, I've got this weird hang up about modern or advanced role playing. I just weaponry like guns and lasers and grenades.
Yeah.
And stuff, it doesn't seem to work in the mechanics because they're so powerful. One shot you should die.
Well,
Unless you
yeah, in Starfinder you've got a lot of alien races. The reason I was asking is the world that Pathfinder takes place in vanished in Starfinder. It's just not there anymore. The planet's gone.
Yeah, Galorion just vanished.
Yeah, it just boom. So it was interesting what they did with the story arc.
Yeah, I've read a little bit about all that stuff, and I like Paizo's. I like one of the reasons I play Pathfinder is I like the background. The world that they've created is really cool. But again, it's just preference. It's basically the same mechanics as D&D and all that. So, it's just I like the world that it's set in.
Oh, that's why we do a lot of 40K stuff. I love the world, but even like Werewolf and Cyberpunk, I love the world. With the video game being even further in the future than the RPG, it does throw the world off a little, but boy, it lets you really see the Night City, especially from a street level. You get a real good feel for the game and what they were trying to portray. So it's handy. But then you're trying to remember locations that exist in the video game still don't exist in the RPG. Where your character lives in the video game is currently under construction.
Yeah, I think more modern gaming, like 21st century or more advanced, or further down the road. It really depends on the DM, dude. The GM, because you can't have these like huge brawls like you do in like the dungeon crawls because in my opinion, the weaponry is so advanced and so lethal that it becomes. I mean, there's a lot more role playing, I think, than there is combat in a more modern.
In my modern ones, I do. I mean, I'm like 90% RPG, 10% combat. You know, werewolves a little different because you're werewolves, vampires. But really, I agree. It's more storytelling than anything else.
Because I just don't, you know. I mean, if there's a tank, you're screwed. I mean, it's not like it's a giant. It doesn't. I don't know. It's just. It doesn't. It's just my. So I'm really hesitant sometimes to play more modern games because it just depends on the DM. I mean, because if this is some sort of just like combat game, it's not what I want to do. But I mean, if it's more of like a role play, that's kind of more.
I like to do, I like a lot, and I love throwing weird things at characters or having humorous things happen, or odd things are really cool. Or sometimes the player will come up with this crazy idea that actually worked depending on the dice rolls. And it was a lot of fun,
But yeah, I don't know. It's been a while since I played a futuristic RP, so. I think the last one I played was it Starjammers? Was that?
Oh yeah, that's D&D.
Or maybe
Wasn't that
Traveler?
D&D?
Yeah, or maybe Traveler.
Traveler was also, but I like Traveler, but the rule system was a little more complicated than it needed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to check out Urban Shadows. I've heard that was really cool.
That's cool.
The problem with what he's saying about Urban Shadows is if you look at the fate system, it's a very loose rule system as well, and it's a little too loose for me. I don't like not having some structure. I mean, I tend to change the rule system a lot, but I like to have something to fall back on versus just, you just whatever, no.
I've played with the DMs that, they don't do any there's no measuring, they stay away from the combat, and it's all role play.
That's what we did last night. I mean, the group had combat going, and I didn't even have roll initiative. We just did some real loose combat because it was furthering the story more than worrying about you shooting these guys that are sneaking up on you.
But then again, you've got, a lot of that equipment and spells need range and whatever. But again, it just, it's just the preference of I'm pretty loose on playing, so I play whatever, but.
You gotta make it enjoyable. If you make it too complicated and too overbearing, it's tedious.
Being the miniature wargamer that I am, I'm at fault, for having combat that's kind of like miniature wargaming combat in my role playing. So when it happens, I do have you guys you're on a grid and the ranges and blah blah blah. Because I enjoy that because I'm a miniature gamer. But I can see those that don't do that kind of wargaming. I could see them wanting to just nix that whole function of it.
That's
do
basically our group. We took the miniature aspect out of Starfinder completely.
Yeah.
The map was there just to kind of represent, well, this is here. What are you doing,
So, again, it's preference of play, but...
Yeah.
Speaking of play, I want to pretend like I'm contributing, so I'm going to show everybody my dice as if they're special. Everybody.
Oh, she got some.
All right.
Her first set of dice.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Is that purple or blue?
It is purple.
That's cool.
Like ones that had the easiest numbers because I didn't want to be staring at them like I'm blind, I'm not at that point where I'm readers yet, even though maybe might be in my best.
Yeah.
Are those gold numbers?
No, they look like they're peach to me.
Okay.
They're not sparkly at all. They're shiny. They're metal.
They're metal too.
They're pretty.
The mats the last time, or those I saw. Greg, you have that little tray there of fabulousness. That little felt tray. Mm-hmm. That being in my future.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
dice, rolling tray.
yeah,
Oh yeah, that's the button.
No, I just-
That's like what my store has over here.
yeah.
They just
We all
they'll
use those in our RPG group too.
they'll
That's part of the
snap.
fun is rolling dice and knocking over your opponent's stuff.
No,
And
because
And the
No.
noise.
And then you can store it flat
The
if you
felt
want.
kills the
but,
noise.
but then it just pinches itself.
The felt also keeps it from bouncing as much.
Yeah, metal
And we know
dice.
how Keegan rolls dice.
This is what we were going to use when we roll to see who wins. We'll roll the dice in here with the other camera. That way, everybody can see it. You know what I mean?
oh
And
nice.
it's fair that way, but it keeps them from going all over the table. And if you get a decent one, you don't have to spend a lot of money. But
No,
like
they're-
leather, it's
They
leather.
were-
with
yeah.
stuff, so, like
I think
$10.
it's under $10. Yeah, about 10.
Yeah, roughly if you get them online or something. I mean, you can go like she's seen one Dallas tower she wants. It's like $90 with all the scrolls. Foam.
That was not. Yeah, that was a tower. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a tower.
I saw those
So-
too.
so
They were expensive.
I envision
Lights up.
Greg and Ashley going to a game store, and she's like, "What can I get you? I want a dice tower. Show me the
Yeah.
most expensive one."
No.
Then we'll work our way down.
Yeah,
Look for
so
that.
our game stores here have hardly any.
It's the well, yeah, they don't have too many here, and you can get all sorts of dice towers, and it's okay. Colette, you were saying you felt like you wanted to contribute. Sometimes Clint and Brian kind of they get going on a subject.
We're old.
I just contributed my cats, so now I
You
feel
did.
like I've totally.
Old grownards,
Hmm.
set in our ways, boisterous and loud.
Well, I don't run into too many people that play the old stuff I did, so
Yeah, it is. It's kind of cool that, man, a lot of that stuff I couldn't even remember. Man, you could throw the rule book at me, and I wouldn't remember nothing.
yeah, that's
So much since then. But, I mean, it's all relatively the same. I mean, the mechanics are relatively the same.
yeah. I do like they've gotten a little simpler because trying to do the original Star Trek RPG or the
Oh.
original Doctor Who, I'm like, oh my god, no.
Starfleet Commander, man, just like,
Yeah,
like
or even just Car Wars. I'm like, this is
Car
too
Wars,
much
yeah.
math.
yeah, I give you that.
It's now
But Car
a
Wars
Star
was fun, dude. That was a
Well,
lot.
I
of
enjoy
fun.
it. I still have all my Car Wars stuff, but yeah. Gaslands is fun, though. I gotta admit, I was a lot more impressed with it than I thought I would be.
You know, I'm gonna lay this out. All these like Gaslands and Frostgrave and all, man, they are just now. To be fair, I haven't read the rule books, okay, but I've watched several, videos, the battle reports or whatever. These are just repurposed from all these old games. I mean,
Kind of.
like Gaslands is
Gaslands-
just Car Wars, from what I can
Sort
tell.
of. It's not quite. It's very much a lot less math for one thing.
I mean, but
Um,
I don't know. It's just
The basic principle is the same, but you're looking at the Mad Max principle anyway.
yeah.
But no, I got to admit, I was pretty impressed with the way Gaslands handled things. You can take it out of an arena or whatever, but it was designed a little more around the like the Hot Wheels cars and stuff. Really,
Ooh.
That's the dice tower Ashley was wanting to get.
Dang.
Oh
The dice-
wow,
The dice came out. They'll come out down there.
That is pretty cool.
interesting.
Oh wow,
yeah, a little pricey, but that's cool.
that is.
And then they have ones that light up. So
That one actually, I believe, does light up.
I don't know. Does it?
You should
Looks
get
like-
one that like
Dice towers. Got
Oh,
It
it.
would not match my dice. but-
Yeah,
Okay.
it lights up,
oh, that's cool.
but it has different colors.
I want to look up a dice.
It should make a
tower.
sound when it comes.
My
out,
dice
like
do not match
like a spitting
skeletons,
sound.
but
Well, it's almost a foot tall.
skeletons clash with my dice.
I had somewhere I had an old tabletop roulette game or craps game, some casino one from back when, and you would throw the D6 into this little thing that would spin the dice around in it, and then the little door would drop, and the dice would shoot out across the craps table. So if I could ever find that thing and it still worked, I totally want to just encompass that in the dice tower. So
yeah.
they drop down and they go to spin around and shoot out the bottom.
That's awesome.
Dice towers. I'm looking it up.
Yeah, just look up dice towers. You'll find all
There's
sorts.
actually quite a bit of them.
There's a ton, yeah.
Yeah, you can.
But if you
find
just
it.
want one to kind of start with, just get a cheap one.
Yep.
I
Nobody
think I'll
could
take
say
the rolling
you're cheating
dice.
if you drop the dice in one of those because it roll it
Yep.
all.
I looked up cat dice towers.
Cat dice tower.
Oh, that's awesome. Dang,
That
I
was
want
pretty
that
cool.
one. That is cool.
Oh. Well,
3D printer
I thought
looks
they
like.
were
That's what I'm
What's
looking
up?
at right now. One of those, but this one is
a spiral staircase.
clear
Oh, that's cool.
plastic.
Oh, nice.
No
That's cool.
cats. I'm disappointed, but it is cool.
Where are you going to put that on the table, though? I mean, this is all fine and dandy, but I don't know I don't know what your role playing table looks like. Mine is usually full of shit. And if everybody has their own
It's-
dice tower or their own dice or their
It is handy when we're recording stuff. When you got a dedicated camera going on the
That
dice
is
tower.
quite unique.
yeah.
It doesn't.
That's handy.
They don't take up much room.
Most of them don't take up. Even the wife's got a bigger one, and it doesn't take up that much space. She never uses. She puts her jewelry in it.
Does everybody at a table share the dice tower? Or
You can.
We don't.
Oh no, that's probably a little faux pas. Don't touch my dice tower. You're gonna corrupt it with your horrible rolling.
It's never helped him.
Well, and like with our group, my friend Dave, he just rolls everything on his phone. He uses his phone for his dice.
I hate that, dude.
Yeah,
that's
but
randomly generated.
I don't have a problem with it because
I
he
mean-
doesn't succeed that often with it. So
You know, with my big group, they they're all millennial guys, so they're all like their laptops and their phones or whatever. And I said no die rolling from your phone unless it's like 17 D20s
oh
plus,
dang,
or something like that. That's
oh,
fine.
wow.
that is awesome.
It says for
That'll
Dungeons
take a
and
little
Dragons, right? Yeah.
That's actually not that bad.
That's not a bad price. Dang.
look at this dice tray.
Do you paint them?
You know what? I'll save you
Yeah.
$50.
That's cute.
Oh, that's
You
cool. You found the cat one.
Drop it from your hand and
I mean,
bounce it
I-
on the ground.
I spent
You
I'll
paint
save
them
you
yourself?
$50.
Oh my gosh, that is so cute.
Do you paint those towers or do they come that way?
Depends on the tower.
Depends.
What's that one there?
This is actually just says metallic copper. So that one's made to be looking like that.
I like the copper,
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
but it looks big.
It's not going to be too big because a lot of them have a small footprint. They might be
Yeah.
tall. They might be tall,
Really.
but they don't have a big footprint on the table. I mean,
So who won that thing?
We haven't done it yet.
we haven't rolled it.
Yeah. I was gonna say. I was just gonna
We
remind you
should
it's
go
about
ahead.
5:30. So
Well, we were waiting for you and Brian to finish your conversation.
Don't get us started again. You'll never get that thing out.
All right, so this
Yeah.
is the last.
Did
chance
Brian
to-
pick his number yet?
All right, you
Oh,
guys.
no,
I
you
did.
did. I
yeah,
forgot.
he did.
You rolled
So
for
last
it. I
chance
forgot
to
about
get into the giveaway. You still got 1, 2, 6, 8, 9, and 10.
I think everybody's here, or anybody that's going to show up this year.
Next month's giveaway will be fun.
So
Arturo says he has a crappy homemade dice tower, but you know what? As long as the dice tower works,
Yeah.
that's all that matters.
It's a leaning dice tower.
Where's the?
After
it's-
that, I'm going to start contributing some BattleTech.
what is it says on there to ring a
Looks like
bell?
that.
What does a bell mean? What is that?
On YouTube, there's a little bell that basically notifies you on yes or no.
Oh, hello, Brittany. Yep. We're down.
Try to go to the
Did
screen.
you see the introduction? Clint?
No, I didn't.
You should be able to do it still.
Can I do that from
I
here?
know, let's try it.
I liked it, but I didn't
No.
I don't know
I
how
don't
to do
think
a bell.
so.
Maybe next time.
It's just up
Oh, you
there.
just click on the bell. That's all. And then
Don't
it
click it
notifies
twice,
you.
though. It'll shut down your computer and explode.
All right, hold on.
Here, pay attention. Here's our. There you go.
Okay, so
Very
who's the hot
professional.
space marine? And I want an armored friggin' squirrel.
Well, squirrels.
Oh yeah, Greg has
Or I
several of
want the
those.
hot space marine, and who's the armored squirrel?
So there you go. Something different for our gamers hangout. Right? So hold on a minute. We'll go back to the chat.
Make sure.
And Arturo's letting you know there. Call that the bells directly to the right of the subscribe button on YouTube.
Okay,
They are correct.
directly to the right. I have to click back to that other screen.
You're military, right?
Oh crap! It says all personalized or none. What do
We
I?
all. So whenever we go live, you automatically get notified.
Yeah. Thank
And then
you.
you can do the same thing for Brian's side as well.
There you go.
Lots
That's
of
right. All right, we'll switch this camera over, and then I'll let Ashley roll the dice, and we'll see what's going on. That's all on you,
Dun,
babe.
dun, dun, dun. Come on, big money. Big money. No whammies.
No
Hey,
way.
actually,
You want a low
No
roll
whammies.
this time, Brian?
So we want to get 3 then.
Come on, big money.
8. No one. Ha ha. Your turn.
Hey,
babe.
it was an
No
8.
one.
Well, let's hold it up.
Rigged.
No, it's an 8.
Next.
All right, rigged. No, we have no reason to rig it. The 2?
2.
Who
Brittany.
won that? Brittany? Okay, Brittany, I guess.
Good job,
You won that
Brittany.
one.
Congratulations, Brittany.
Yeah.
So, alrighty then. The nice thing
Well,
is,
Brittany's
I, guess,
going to be starting with one around.
I hope so. I don't even know if she's. But you're gonna get it there, Brittany. So
Better not see it on eBay,
Yeah.
Brittany. Brittany. To rhyme with
I went
winner of the.
in one of my own little. I made it, which we already packed it. Necron case.
That
box.
Necron train you saw. That she
Oh, yeah, yeah.
put that in with
That
it,
I put in
so.
there as well, just as
Yeah.
a little starter.
So there we go. Now, Brittany, you're gonna have to post it in the group that you got it. That's all we require, so people know that we give it away to you.
That you actually put it in the mail and it's not BS.
Yeah.
Hey, Dave did. Moffat did. He let people know we sent him the helicopter, and he gave away the camera. That guy put it in.
And the other Dave, when he won Kings and Assassins, he actually put a video up of him doing it, and then he played with his kids as well.
Yeah, he put it up.
You gave away a camera?
Yeah, a little
Yeah, webcam.
Oh, wow.
Little USB
Well,
webcam.
Hey, Warbucks over there.
Here's the thing, though, right? People want to get on and do this, but not everybody has a camera. So I thought part of gaming these days requires something, right? So I got camera, and I guess gave one away.
Okay.
It wasn't no fancy $5,000 camera, dude. I mean, but it's plenty workable.
Yeah, he's lying. It was only 3,800.
It was more like $38, $40.
Well, thanks for giving this stuff out, man.
Yeah.
Well,
thank you.
I mean, we're just trying to have some fun, and I don't smoke anymore, so any extra I
Oh
would
no
have
wonder you're
spent
using a
on
12-sided
cigarettes,
dice.
I just spent on the hobby.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Cheaters.
How
Going
is that still
to
cheating?
12-sided?
It was 1 through 10, so it doesn't really matter. You used the 12-sided. I have the 10 dice in here. It's right here.
What difference does it make?
Oh, well.
Anyways, that's
That's
actually
a bigger
for you.
dice.
I feel raw. My statistical chances were ruined.
Yeah.
So that's cool. But yeah, it's a Warhammer starter set that we got at the hobby shop. So comes with a book and then just 1, 2 figures, and then she
We
put
threw
the terrain piece in.
Yep,
So.
and we threw dice in there as well.
Very good.
Yep.
And Brittany, if you don't play with it, Gamers of Coffee will repossess it.
Yep.
So
And hopefully Luna doesn't eat it.
yeah, she has a dog. Keep the plastic away from the dog, Brittany. So
So who's Brittany? You guys know her? Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
We used to work with her.
yeah.
okay.
Is she?
Because I was gonna say no nepotism,
Well,
man. All family are negated out of the
No.
ruling.
No, she's not family.
Yeah.
No, but so the next time around, she won't be involved.
Yeah, she
so
won't
if
be
people
involved.
win, we'll just start taking them out of the
Yeah.
equation, and then that.
And I don't get to play.
Speaking
Yeah.
of rigged contests, which yours is not,
But,
did you guys watch that documentary about the McDonald's?
yes. Holy crap.
The Monopoly.
The Monopoly
Oh my
one.
God, dude.
Ooh, pretties. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, that's okay.
I'm
That
sorry,
is
I was
brutal.
interrupting.
Like
Yeah, that was nuts.
So
that
what
same
happened?
family won
Yeah.
like what 20 years or something.
Yeah.
Every
That was
year.
crazy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
really weird.
They like cheating. It was crazy.
How is that even
Yeah.
possible unless have family members?
It was rigged.
It was rigged inside.
That's BS.
It's
Ooh,
big
those
call.
are pretty.
Thank
I
you.
got some of these guys too.
Do what? So
Our
we got
Patreon
more
guys.
giveaways coming too.
Numbering?
Yep.
Lettering?
Got some cool stuff for next time.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna do one of I'm gonna get rid of because I don't play with all my bones guys that are painted.
You want to
What?
give up the ones you painted?
It's gonna be a giveaway. There's I don't know what probably.
Why don't you sell them?
15.
I joked her about setting them as a lot and selling them on eBay so we can
Yeah.
take that money and buy other
So you can
games.
buy some
Well, I'd
more
rather have
shit. Yeah.
someone else go and be able to play with them.
Aww.
Or-
And it'll be more of a.
Or you could sell them and buy something that you want to game with. And that
We're
person
trying
who
to
bought
get
it.
people into gaming.
All right.
Plenty of people will get into gaming.
Yeah, we are. It's all right.
He's trying to help you out.
He's trying to help.
Because I'm
us,
at
Ashley.
shit. I've sold so many different armies, and
Yeah,
what is the
I
deal
quite
with
so much.
Eldari? What? So it's not
It
Eldar
became the
anymore?
Eldari. Instead of Eldar, it became the Eldari.
Is that just like a
back in
copyright
like
thing?
no, it was like a big change in either 7th or 8th. No, 6th or 7th edition. They changed it. They're basically still Eldar.
I'm all about portals. This is my portal.
Let's see where that conversation goes.
Brian, you're the only one. I already know exactly.
What? I like
Brian,
portals
Waiting.
and hallways and tunnels and
Yeah,
stuff.
do you see our new little toy manual? It's all organized.
Yeah, Greg sent me a picture. That's awesome. Once I get my stuff done here instead of this piled mess that is this room. Well, yeah, I mean, there's no computer desk here. That's going to be replaced here this afternoon.
After
So-
I'm done my hawk walkers and my queen, this is going to be our next thing we have to do.
It's,
Yeah, the train. Yep. Which is actually what we set out to talk about today was 40K terrain.
So I brought us back around.
Well,
There you go,
kinda.
bringing it back.
Yeah,
So
this
we'll
was for
actually
my
do an
Harlequins.
actual unboxing of that.
The
Harlequin.
portals for my
yeah.
Harlequins.
That's a fun army. I've painted a Harlequin army once back in the day.
Well,
fun
when
to
we
paint.
can actually get going and getting games going, Dee can actually
Yeah.
join. I believe still, well, at least as of last Codex, you could. The Harlequins
Yeah,
can be like teamed up with the Death Guard.
Yeah, 8th edition still applies for them, but it'll be a while before they get a 9th edition. It's going to be a while before the orcs do, too, so that's why I was doing Dark Angels.
So between 8 and 9, did any mechanics change?
A little bit.
They just
I've
got
noticed
mixed up a little bit.
9th edition started following the kill team rules a little closer.
Okay.
I kind of like it. Plus, they made vehicles a lot more viable, which is why once Imperial Guard drops, you're going to have a ton of stuff. But the Space Marines got new tanks that are pretty sweet.
I got
do I
some
even-
badass guys too.
Yeah, I don't have the one tank up here. I took it back downstairs. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet hover tank.
Oh yeah, they got the skimmers now.
Well, these are just full-on hover tanks, not just the land speeders. These are just actual tanks.
Yeah, I think I've seen those. Yeah, and some of the battle reports.
Here, call it. I haven't
They don't
finished
really
it,
have
but-
light.
Oh yeah, that's so cool.
Let's see.
Green thing hanging out of his head.
It's a
It's
horn.
starting to get some green.
Yeah, he's
Green
got.
horn? That's weird.
Yeah, they got some weird.
That's what they're not supposed to be green, but I've kept all mine.
She loves bright green.
But
That's basically like my signature is with greens.
you can now play Farming Simulator because you got a bunch of greenhorns.
Yeah.
That's right.
Even with these guys, I
I don't
have
know
green. Even their like
How
little
much
flags on
light
the
this will
back
give you?
are green.
Because right now I don't have any light in this room, but there's one of the new tanks.
Oh, okay, yeah, I've
Oh,
seen
wow.
that. It's
Yeah.
kind of Predator.
It has an Omega on it.
Kind of, yeah.
Oops. That's our bud.
Yeah, this room I notice is getting darker because I don't have the overhead light doesn't work, so I just have a plug-in lamp, except that it's tucked in a corner at the moment while I do everything else. So.
And you know what else, Clint? The sun is moving away from you. So
Yes, there's that thing with the sun too. Yeah, yeah, I know it hates me. Every night the sun hates me. It's just like, nope, I'm out. I'm done.
Oh, so Arturo.
Oh, I have noticed that the points on how you win have changed. I have seen that.
What faction are you running? Out of curiosity.
Are you talking to
Trio. Arturo. What did I say? Trio?
I mean,
Arturo? Yeah.
Trio.
Once you go on Atreyu.
What are you showing, D? I can't see because that paper.
I'm sorry?
Are you showing something on camera, that paper, or no?
Oh, no.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
multitasking.
I thought he was missing it. I'm like,
She's doing her taxes.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, well, I need to do my taxes, but no. No,
Dominic's
I've got on my other screen, I've got
Oh.
Twilight 2000.
Oh,
So I'm just kind of
cool.
double checking my
White
character.
Scars.
The neck runs I built.
Bikers.
We had a storm here, and I built them literally. And I'm surprised they actually came out good.
The White
It was
Scars
neck run by
the
candlelight.
bike guys, right?
White Scars.
Khan, like Genghis Khan
No.
kind of stuff, but they're on bikes instead of horses.
No, well, I don't know. I mean, a lot of them have bikes, but I mean, the Dark Angels have the Raven Wing chapter, which is all the bikes and everything.
I thought the White Scars, their whole thing was kind of like, they're kind of like Mongols, like, but
Maybe.
instead of horses, they're on bikes, like
Motors
motorcycles.
down the spice.
Hold
I
on.
don't know.
Kind of look like this here. I would
Yeah.
say, click that one there.
So
Those
yeah,
are pretty
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah, a lot of bike force. Yeah, that makes sense. Drop pods.
those are some badass looking guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's what my sisters look pretty badass too. Some of them.
Oh yeah, they do actually.
I think they're kind of like they're kind of taken off of the Genghis Khan Mongol stuff.
Yeah. That would make sense.
That's the good thing. We can look stuff up pretty quick. That works.
That helps.
But 40K is such a large universe.
Yeah, such a large universe.
You pretty much what you want.
Yeah, there's a group that I was telling Greg, but it's Age of Sigmar.
Yeah.
But they're chaos, but they're black. They look like space green. I don't remember what they were
like
called.
Cast Warriors or whatever.
Yeah, but they're dark chaos, so I would be able to use them.
Well, that was one good thing about when you played Chaos, or at least in the original edition, you could use a lot of your fantasy stuff
Yeah.
as like troops into your 40K stuff.
I don't know about their bike models. There's pictures of the White Scars on bikes, so I think it's just
It's the standard Space Marine bikes.
It'd be
Just,
like the ones you have, Ben.
Yeah.
He bought the.
he has Outriders, and they're a little different. Not much, but a little.
The Dominus box where it has 3 of them as them.
He has Outriders. The Outrider bikes are different. They're not a lot of different, but they're different. Most of the Space Marine chapters don't use the Outrider bikes as their standard.
The silliest model I've seen from GW in a long time is that like four-wheeler like
That
buggy.
thing is actually really cool. I'm telling you, that thing is pretty cool.
It's like some four.
No, I think it's pretty sweet.
He's got a keg in the back. He's got like a raccoon flag hanging off the antenna or some stuff.
I used to see some of the orc stuff. Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, but it's orcs, yeah. But it just
Yeah, I know.
the design looks funny.
The shock jump dragster gets me because it's like orcs are generally on this desert planet with really rough terrain. So here's this sports car that's really low to the ground and just couldn't get through sand if it had to.
That's funny.
But then you've got the Squigbilly truck. I don't know if you've seen the Squigbilly truck.
Squidbilly from the show.
Yeah, it's a bunch. No, the orcs have a Squigbilly. They have literally a redneck hick truck that squigs. It's hilarious. Let me see if I.
It's got like KC lights on it and a winch. And,
just about. Well, the one buggy has a grot strapped to the front of it like Mad Max. It was hilarious.
It's not redneck unless it's got
everything.
It's not redneck unless it's got those testicles hanging off the bottom of the bumper.
Is that what you
All
said?
right, if I can get enough light.
1 second. Clint, is that the, do you want to know if that was the one that you were adding all the extra stuff to?
There's a squig truck. I don't remember.
That's
I honestly don't
fun.
remember. I mean, orc stuff is. Oh no, the orc, the one that I'm doing the extra stuff to, that's just an orc war truck.
Okay.
It is getting. It has already gotten. Hold on. Again, if I can get light.
Well, I
It's
know you
already
started
the
it.
chassis and everything's upgraded. I don't know if I'm gonna get enough light, but I can't. Yeah, it's got dual engines and extra. I just merged two of them together. Thank you, eBay, for giving me people who sell bit parts.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you'd made any more progress on that one.
No, it's still sitting there. Like I haven't finished the kill can either, or the death grid either. It's still half assembled because it needs to be painted before I can finish assembly.
I remember the first edition rules for the war truck was like you could literally fit if you could fit as many stuff in it as you want, as long as you could actually do it on the model. So it wasn't some base number. You could fit 80 things on
whatever
there.
many you could stuff in there.
Stick it in there.
No. All right, there you go.
But
You're spoiled. I swear.
So,
That's all you get. No
we've
more.
been doing this for an hour and 45
I
minutes.
was talking to the dog.
He's talking to the dog.
I thought he was calling Brian
it's like
spoiled.
his kid. It's like, I'll feed you today. You've done well.
Hi, Lily.
Oh.
So, yeah, I have pizza, so she feels she needs to be part of this. No, you don't need more. That's all.
I thought he was calling Brian spoiled for a minute.
I'm like,
Another baby.
Don't get used to all
Yeah,
the
this is our
space.
dog, just
It's not going to stay.
We got to do something with your mic, Clint. It's super
Well, you need to
loud.
stop using his phone.
Yeah. No.
Hi, Jesse.
Yeah, well,
I've been sitting here
that will
trying
be
to-
rectified once I get my computer desk and everything done because I'm running the internet cable this afternoon, too.
Nice.
So then I can use the mic that's on top of my Nikon and all that. So,
when are you going to do this, man? It's already like 6
Right.
o'clock.
oh no, I'll do it here as soon as I'm done with this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I need to vacuum the space, and then I need to get the cable out and get that run real quick, and then go downstairs and assemble the table. My gaming desk is a table. It's literally just two legs and a table. It's real simple. Then I just got to attach my monitors back to the back of the table and get them
So
leveled. Now
Colette-
I'll actually not have to look up.
Hook up with Clint for those internet like tech questions.
Yeah.
He sounds more tech savvy.
Well, I'll save all my computer questions for next Sunday then.
There you go. Right over there.
Great.
All right, you guys, we're going to go ahead and hop off. I'm glad you guys came. And Colette, that's some cool dice, the cat. And I'm glad you got a chance to get on there. So you can come on whenever you like.
Yep.
Anybody can there. And Arturo, we appreciate you joining too.
Yep, we have a bunch of new stuff going to be trying to do. The RPG coming up.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to be in a little bit. So we're doing like a group RPG. So
Yep, and we have their Patreon and everything else. So
we're getting things rolling.
Very
So
cool.
Taylor said
good
he'll
to
be
see
on next
everybody.
week.
yeah, thanks, Brian.
Tell
for showing up.
Mel says hi.
All right.
Mel, hi.
All right.
All right, guys. Have a
Bye.